Welcome in, Yao. How you doing today? How's Yao's day? You haven't done anything yet today? That sounds like an excellent day. I like those kind of days where you don't have to do 75 things before 8 a.m. Welcome in, Vix. How is Vix doing today? How goes the day of probably work activities? Yesterday I realized that I had my webcam on the wrong monitor for like the whole stream, and that's why my mouth wasn't moving so much. Now it should be moving a bit more today because the webcam is directly in front of me. My mouth still doesn't move a lot on this avatar, but I do have... Is it gonna let me do this? No? Is it that one? No? No? All of my hotkeyed emotions are not being triggered, so that is unfortunate. Somehow I lost them, I guess. Doing well? Sleepy again? Ah, sleepy. It is kind of like a dreary day here. You're probably going to hear the rain, so it's a difficult day to wake up. Everyone is sleepy today, I guess. I'm doing okay, though. I am doing okay. Let's see here. We're gonna try some more Graveyard Keeper today. If I can... No, it's already open. There we go. Yeah, definitely a dark and gloomy day. You just want to lay in bed today. I did add a bunch of sound alerts into the extensions panel. Some of them are for bits, some of them are for channel points, so there should be some in the redemptions. Thank you for the cat noise. So a lot of them are free, some of them are for bits, and then the ones that I charged bits for, minus the T-Face Scream, I also made channel redemptions for like 1,000 points or whatever. But it was mostly things that are like super long. Like the Hamtaro song is like the whole song. So I didn't want to hear it like every 5 minutes. So for danger of the DMCA strikes. Online in the Luna Discord, everyone said that no one's really gotten a DMCA strike for the sound alerts, but I didn't want to, like, you know. Like, Banana said that Cuddly Cat Dad had no, that's not what I wanted. Cuddly Cat Dad had like his stream muted because somebody played Bacon Pancakes for like 23 minutes straight, so I didn't want that kind of thing. So can you charge money for BTS song sound alerts? I don't know, but they're like longer, and you can get them in channel redemptions. I think I put the BTS charge one because it's a bit longer. I put that in channel redemptions too, I think. Okay, I'm out of salt, so I can't make any more sauerkraut. But we can make some more flour, I guess. Let's try to make this all into flour. We might need to nap several times, and then we'll start working on the alchemy bench thingamajiggy. Sounds kind of sus. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get a DMCA strike for like a BTS sound clip. I don't know. I don't know, but people seem to be pretty confident that I wouldn't. But, yeah. Red Panda and I are army, though, so I wanted to include them. I don't have enough energy. Okay, let's go take a nap. Nobody else may understand the BTS sound alerts, but I wanted to include them. 'Cause they amuse me. And if nothing else, the stream is meant to amuse me, right? Obviously, it's meant to amuse you as well, but I am also here to be amused. And if any streamer wants to tell you that they're not sitting there to also be entertained, they're lying. It's me, I'm excited by them. I figured you'd be excited by them. Welcome in, Red Panda. Okay, let's nap again. Get through this flower. I also meant to... You do need to pay bits for that. I think didn't I put that in the channel redemptions? If you look in the channel redemptions, I think that one is 1,000 points in the channel redemptions. Maybe I didn't put it. I don't know. I was doing this super late last night, so I might have messed up. Thank you for the 20 bits for that. But and thank you for testing it, because obviously I'm experimenting. They're not gonna be too loud. Hopefully not too loud. How was the volume of that one? I tried to make them, like, not deafening. That was the key. Yao says, I used to listen to a lot of K-pop, but recently got into VTubers and only listen to JP songs now. Oh, okay. Only Japanese songs. So yeah, let me know if that one was too loud. I tried to make it, like, you know, not deafening. Thank you for the 10 bits. How was the volume on that one? Was that one loud? I don't know. Oh, I just muted the game there. Okay. Do you guys see them you like that one? Do you guys see them in the channel redemptions, or are they not there? Did I not save something? Did I not save something? I don't know. You're paying for them though. It's like, you guys aren't the ones that have to pay for them, because you probably have the channel redemption points. But I don't mind you paying for them. People have to go ahead. But I was trying to give the loyal followers something for free. I just didn't want to be trolled by strangers. Thank you, Mike, for the lightning strike. Was that too loud? Big smile from C for blood, sweat, tears. Good, good. Yeah, I also charged for lightning because I didn't want to hear that one endlessly. You like to pay? Okay. Welcome in, Mike. How's your day going? How is your day going? Am I out of energy? I guess we gotta nap again. Guess we gotta nap again in order to make this flower. Welcome in, Doctor. How's it going? How's your day, too? We have a bunch of new sound alerts in the extension panel and in the channel redemptions that everyone is playing with. So, Mike's got a busy day. You'll be work lurking off and on. Well, thank you for the work lurk. I hope the work goes well. And it's not too hideous. Here we go. Okay, 6 more flowers. 5 more flowers. 4 more flowers. This is Tueling commentary, isn't it? I guess the astrologer would have been at the lighthouse today, but I don't think I have any extra money to give him today, so. Let's see here. We have this stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that, but okay. I didn't mean to eat that. Okay. So we need water in order to make dough. And in order to make bread, we need dough. Okay. Alright, let's go see. Let's get some water from our container down here. See how much dough we can make. I think, I just don't know, it told us that bread was a good thing to make. Let's see here. Doctor just finished class, taking a little break. Oh, how was class? Hope you enjoy your break. There we go. This is gonna take a lot of energy probably, but we will nap a lot. I like that the oven doesn't take energy. We just slap the stuff into the oven and it doesn't take us energy. So that's why I'm interested in the making the bread. Maybe that'll increase the amount of money that we can get from the flour and selling it. Any chance you've been able to fix the PC issue? Class was good, a lot of theories. I was told to wiggle the video card. So apparently this is like the 3rd video card that's been in this computer. And essentially if I use a computer a lot, the video card wiggles out of its slot. So I need to gently wiggle the card back into place and then it works. So that is what I did whatever day that it crashed on us twice. And so far it's been doing okay. So if it does it again, I'll have to wiggle the card again. But like it doesn't get a lot of like shocks or anything, but I did move it from one area to another area, so that might have been enough to wiggle it free. Also, I've noticed that the cat has been like lying immediately next to the computer, which of course is not great. But she also may be, you know, vibrating the computer a little bit as well. I'm sorry about my dog making endless amounts of noise because he has to. He has to participate in this. So essentially, it's the video card is like getting slightly unseated, I guess. Unfortunately. Wiggle it back, yeah. Very interesting. That's the scientific term of like gently shoving it back into place delicately. That's not really wiggling, but you know. Because you don't want to break the pins, you don't want to bend the pins, but just shoving it back into place ever so gently. Apparently that's what helps. So, if it continues to break or fail, then I'm going to have to come up with another option. I have another PC here that may need to be reworked to function as the gaming PC. How is Harold today? Harold is making a whole crap ton of noise. You're welcome for the pic last night, Vix. There is a picture of Harold in Dapper Deputy's Discord in the Chit Chat channel if anyone wants to see him. He's making a whole bunch of noise. They're doing all sorts of renovations in my house. Not in this room, but in all of the other rooms, they're doing renovations. So he has to bark at everyone coming in and out and like whine at them. So you might hear a lot of noise from him today. Yeah, the poor video card. I'm trying to be as gentle with it as possible, but like, you know, apparently this computer just like kills video cards. It's some sort of curse. Video card curse. Let's see, huh? Let's try to put this stuff in the oven. No, wait, if I do that, I can't put the rest of it in. Okay, so let's keep going. Because I don't know if there's like a queue thing I can do. Yeah, that's one cursed PC. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be like the hard drive crashing or something. Like if you just needed to buy a new video card, then you just need to buy a new video card. But I need to be gentle with the computer from now on, I guess. And also, occasionally, just every few days, I just need to like poke the card and hope it seats back into place. Basically, he was like, you've been playing a lot of games on the computer, a lot more than usual, so the card is, you know, heating up, it's cooling, it's heating up, it's cooling, and as it does that, it's basically wiggling out of place. Shh, don't say that. Take that back. What did I say? What did I say? What should I take back? Oh, the hard drive? Yeah, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Please, hard drive, don't die. Please, hard drive, don't die. I love you, hard drive. Apparently, I have so much bread that I can no longer put it into my pockets. I'm just dropping it all over the floor. No one look at this. No one look at this completely substandard kitchen environment. Okay, we finally finished that. Okay. Can I suck the rest of these into my... No, that's not what it... Okay. Let's put the water back outside, and then maybe I'll be able to pick up the rest of this bread. That is totally not on the floor at all. Yeah, health regulations? What's that? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people want human meat burgers in this game, so, we'll just, you know, floor dough is nothing in comparison to human meat burgers, right? So, let's see here. Is 380 breads enough to feed the town and the village, you think? Here you go. That'll be done in 17 years, probably. Okay. Look at all those delicious blue points here. Only gave us 27 blue points. I call hex. Now my cat is on the other side of me, preparing to vomit, so that's great. The dog is on one side ripping apart his toys, and the cat is on the other side preparing to throw up, so. That about sums up my day. That about sums up my day. Let's see here. Bread diet is best kind of diet? Yeah, it's probably not very helpful to me, but, okay, it won't let me put that in until I put the, oh, I could directly upgrade this to... Oh, apparently I can just straight up upgrade this. Instead of, making a new one, I could have just upgraded it, but, I guess we'll have to. Okay, I don't have enough energy for this. Okie dokie, let's go take a nap. Have some bread. Bread is delicious though. It is one of my favorite foods. Bread items. But that is also the reason I am not the weight that I would want to be. So there we go. So bread is both a blessing and a curse. Okay, let's make this into furnace 2. I need a lot more wood for this, or coal, because I put the coal in the other one. Okay, so let's go gather some wood, I guess. I don't think I have enough stuff for the, I don't think I have enough stuff for this alchemy workbench, which is what we wanted to work on today. So let's go sell some food to the innkeeper and try to get some money. Oh, what did you miss about bread? We put almost 400 breads into the oven to make. Bread is your favorite? Yeah, my favorite too. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. But yeah, bread is very good. Big fan of bread here. Okay. I could have just fast traveled to the inn. And I totally didn't. What was I supposed to give him? I was supposed to give him a healing potion, right? Does he have anything interesting to trade? Maybe I should get some more grape seeds because I didn't have enough. I don't have enough money for grape seeds, but let's get some of them because I didn't have enough of the grape vines on the Witch's Hill. But if I sell some stuff to him, maybe I'll have some more money to buy some more grape seeds. I don't know how many grape seeds I need. I also don't know if they they need to be replanted every time. I don't know. Anything else new over here that's useful? No. Buy that stuff from me, buddy. There we go. We got some money. Let's go see if we can get some more grape seeds from the merchant if he is still there. Do I have enough money for those? I think I do. It's like most of my money, but that's okay. We'll go put these grapes. We'll go install these grapes in the grape holder thingies that I just don't know. It told us was there. So. Oh, and if anybody has any suggestions for sound alerts that you want, I still have a lot more slots. I pick things that are funny to me. Or things that memes that I use a lot myself or whatever. Vix wanted the Hamtaro song, so I put that in there. But if there's any other suggestions that people have, feel free to let me know. I think like half of my slots are full or something, so I still have a lot more. Okay, we got enough grapes for 2 things. 2 things, which is redunculous, but hey. You want the moo sound alert like Tifa? Okay. Bra sound alert, please. Bra is there. Bra is there. It says bra for Yao. It's in the extensions panel. The sound alert extension panel. But I'll look for moo. Let's see here. Okay, so that like totally picks up the grape seeds, and there's not enough to replant, but okay. Alright. At least we got some grapes now. We'll put grapes down into this, put the grapes here in this chest. Spent all my money on grape seeds. Well, I do have 3 more grape seeds, so I think we could do another thing of grapes. Up on the hill there, so let's put that into the chest and that into the chest. And then let's take the grape seeds up here. Probably not a economically sound move to invest all of my money directly into grapes, but kind of just wanted to experiment with them and see how they worked. From now on, I'll try to make the food and sell it, and then immediately buy those books from the wizard that give us more blue points. I mean, without the DLC, like, there's, like, the technology trees are, like, you know, they're there, and I haven't maxed them out yet, but, like, in theory, one could max out the technology trees. I don't know how many more technology tree parts are with the DLC, so that will be interesting to find out. Monopolizes the grape industry. I doubt it, since I can only buy like 4 grape seeds at a time here, but you know. Okay, what did I need for this? I needed wood. That's what I needed. So let's go kill some trees with our energy. Trying to practice my technique of pushing a log into my yard while simultaneously carrying one log, because they only let you carry 1 log at a time, so it's a bit frustrating. Apparently I can build a like zombie sawmill or something, and then the zombies will gather wood for me or something similar to that concept, but we're certainly not there yet. I haven't even gotten the alchemy table thing that I need in order to make healing potions and energy potions, which I currently need 2 healing potions for quests, and I need a bunch of like energy and healing potions in order to continue any work in the dungeon, so because I just keep dying horrifically in the dungeon, so we haven't been making a whole lot of progress in there. Let's see here. Let's kill this tree as well. Also, the first BTS sound alert that was played is... Oh, I can do multiple at once? Can I do, like, all of them at once? I don't know. Is a standard K-pop meme because it sounds like he's saying a whole bunch of other words. He's actually singing... That's JK of BTS, and he's actually singing in English, but all of the lyrics sound like he's saying like something totally different, so. Alright, we got a lot of wood here. So, it's not really an inside joke, but it's a K-pop joke. Let's see here. What do I need for this? I need stick. Okay. I can put some fuel in there, okay. Not enough fuel for this, though. Okay. Let's go over here and make firewood. Apparently I was in the process of making firewood. Let's continue that job. I don't know, is it pulling the billets from my crematorium trunk? Well, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'm compromising my crematorium trunk right now, but... Okay, we're at energy here. Let's put all of this in here. And then put all of this in here. In order to make more glass. So we need advanced conical flasks, I believe, so let's fire up that puppy. Alright, let's put our stick in here. Okay. Got some stuff in progress. Let's go down and look at the alchemy bench. I think that was in the church basement. Let's go see what we need to make that again, because I'm seeing it. I can't remember. There's my dog drinking water. Oh, I got 2 confessions. Hot day. Okay. Here we go. Let's see this. I don't think I can make this yet. I don't think I have the technology, so we're gonna have to start with Alchemy Workbench 1, which is wooden plank, complex iron parts, and advanced conical flasks. And I need 2 of those advanced conical flasks, 3 complex iron parts, and 6 planks. So it's in process. It's in process. Let's go check on our bread up here. As my dog destroys his bedding. Okay, so let's see what else we can buy up here. Nothing. Nothing here. Okay. Wrong trigger button. Okay. Red Panda is making notes furiously. Softness of faith gives us a soft church bench. That might be useful. Porcelain funeral urn can be crafted at a cooking table. Why would I craft a porcelain funeral urn at a cooking table? Excuse me? Inventing stories. Crafted at random text generator study table. Writer's inspiration. Bookshelf. Desk. Random text generator. These all take a lot of blue points, and I really don't have that many blue points at this current juncture, so I need to work on that. Simple fertilizers. Okay, that's probably useful, so maybe we should start with that. Okay, now I'm like completely out of blue points, but I wanted to get that bench too, but I guess we can get zombie mining. I like the idea of the comfy bench in the church. It might allow more people to come in and make me more faith and money. So we're gonna need more blue points for that. So how much was the comfy benches? Comfy benches is 20. Okay. How How much bread do I have? I only made 24 breads so far. Okay. Okay. I want to put the faith ball things in the church basement. Okay. Let's put the faith ball things in here. Okay. What else can we build here? Probably need a lot of this stuff. Zombie alchemy decomposer. Zombie alchemy workbench. Desk. Skull shelf. Okay. Alright. Let's go check on our glass flasks. Because I think it's the glass flasks that will hold up the alchemy process. So that's gonna take a while, I guess. We do have glass, but the glass flasks, okay. Okay, dokie. Still doing okay with this area here. Zombies are still working on their stuff, but I'm definitely running out of seeds. Do I want to keep producing seeds, or do I want to keep purchasing seeds, or do I want to like do something else? I'm not quite sure. Let's see, let's make our compost. Okay. So let's see. I think we need peat for the fertilizer. I'm not sure what else we need. Let's take the maggots too. Let's go to the church basement and see if we can make any fertilizer to add to our crops. I think they're supposed to be made on the church workbench. I'm totally out of energy though, so this may be a dead end here. Okay, here we go. Into the church, into the church. There we go. I think I missed another Sunday, but... Oh, my pocket seats are full because I brought that whole bunch of wheat. I was gonna put the wheat in the house. What was I gonna bring here? I was gonna bring this and that. Can't put everything in there, but we can at least probably come back up here and pick up some stuff. There we go. See, the current church benches are only a +1 point, so if I can maybe get that up, maybe I can get more people coming into the church. I thought it was church workbench for the fertilizer. Oh, okay, here we go. Boost fertilizer. Energy elixir. Growth enhancer. Okay, so that must be all stuff that we need to make at the alchemy table that we're still not ready on, so let's continue our bread project. In the kitchen. With all of this wheat. Doctor has a question. Will we have planned lecture in future? Yes, I'm working on... I was typing up stuff on the Tokugawa Shogunate. So once I am done with that, basically I'm like making myself work on it for an hour a day. And then once I reach, I'm out of energy. Once I reach about an hour and a half worth of material, or I would like to prepare up through modern day history of Japan. Basically, this is what we're working on is the second half of Japanese history. So that's what we're going to be talking about next. And once I get up to modern day, basically once I get past the American occupation, and I talk a little bit about the post-war economy, then I'll actually give the lecture. So maybe next week. I'll try to work on it a bit more tonight. Tife is doing his podcast tonight with a bunch of people. I'm not really sure who all of the guests are besides Hebby. And those are usually like pure and utter chaos, and I have a really hard difficulty like concentrating on like who is saying what and like what is happening. That is like that's no judgment on them. I mean, that's kind of the point of what they're doing, is to have like a fun conversation. But because of my own mental issues, I have a very hard time following what's happening in the podcast. So I'll probably just sit there and write about the Tokugawa shogunate for a while. while they're talking about whatever it is that they're talking about. So the work will continue tonight. So hopefully I'll have an actual like date that I can give you when I plan on doing the lecture. You always enjoyed history? Well, that's good. I know that history isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I'm glad you like it. I know Tife doesn't like it. It is it's a very fascinating subject to me, but you know, not everybody likes it, so I understand that. Just like I don't like math, so we can't all like the same exact things. More bread, let's take a nap. So yeah, Japanese history is very interesting. The first half that we talked about, you know, it's pretty fascinating, but a lot of it is like conjecture because we just don't have a lot of written sources. But as we go, you know, into the Kamakura period, we have a lot more written sources as we go closer and closer to the modern age. So we have a lot more information, which makes it a little bit easier to talk about when we know a lot more, like specific names of people, events, stuff that happened, laws. There's still a lot of work to be done on Japanese social history, like what was life like for the peasants, the, you know, underprivileged, poor people, the working class, women, children, like what was life like for them. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done in that, and a lot of it is just lost. You know, a lot of that kind of stuff was just lost to history because no one was ever really recording it or writing it down. Usually what we get is like military history and the history of wealthy people, right? But people are, you know, historians are trying to do a lot more work where we get a fuller picture of what life was like. A lot of that work is being currently done on like, you know, European history and that kind of stuff. So hopefully we'll get more of that for Japanese history as well, as much as we can get. Of course, the wealthy, yes, yeah. Unfortunately, that's how history works. You get the story of the men, you get the story of the military, the government, the wealthy people. That's how that cookie crumbles. And then you gotta do a lot more digging in order to actually get down to like what was day-to-day life like for the average human during this time period. Gotta do a lot of work in order to find that information, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing about the common folks. I mean, like I said, luckily a lot of researchers and historians are trying to essentially right that wrong lately. But those kind of movements are really more recent. Really more in like the last 10 years, people are trying to like widen the picture of things. You really needed things like the feminist movement in order to like turn that page in the book in order to be like, no, we actually should be studying women. Maybe we should be studying women. Yeah, that seems like maybe that's something we should study. Yeah. Dad says maybe you just get the egotistical people making reports about them. So that is very true. That is often the case. That is often the case. And often those egotistical people then suppress the stories of the underprivileged people. That just says, unless a rebellion and uprising. Well, there's certainly a lot of stories of rebellions and uprisings. But, oftentimes the rebellions and uprisings also need people of wealth to back them up in order for them to happen. So usually it's just a different group of wealthy people fomenting the rebellion to take down another group of wealthy people, and the common people and the peasants are just used as a tool to accomplish that. So it looks like an egalitarian liberation by the poor people, for the poor people, but that's not actually true. It's just a different group of semi-wealthy or wealthy people who want more power, and that's how they do it. They overthrow whoever is in power and control under the guise of a peasant rebellion. Yes, French Revolution is such an example. If you really think like the farming class of individuals really benefited from that, like, no, you are mistaken. You are mistaken. It was basically just the wealthy merchant class manipulating the system to overthrow the aristocratic elite and redistribute wealth, land, and goods. Who knew I was going to be giving a semi-historical lecture off the top of my head here while making bread? Oh, that's right. Josh wanted a random historical fact redemption, and I was going to add that in, but I'm going to need to, like, make a... Ironically, I'm going to need to make a list of random historical facts in order to say them, because I'm really bad at, like, just ripping those off the top of my head. Like, if we start talking about a specific topic, I can usually pull stuff out of my head, but when you go to school for as long as I went to school, like, it's very difficult to just be like, in 1353, this happened, and this was the impact it had upon society. Like, I need to have a prepared list, which is semi-cheating, but once I prepare the list, I think I'll stick with Japanese facts as well, to be on theme. Once I prepare a list of those, I'll add the channel redemption. The very people who rise to power become the very thing they've removed. Yes, exactly. That is pretty much what happens. The thing that they hated, they become it. You're down for historical discussions? Well, you are at the right place. You are at the right place. Ah. If you would like to learn about calculus, you are in the wrong place. Okay, let's see here. Like, can we add more bread to this? No, we can't. So we can't queue that up, unfortunately. But we can add some more wheat to the pouch over here. I need a lot more bodies to get a lot more salt. There's probably like a way to buy salt, but I need bodies for salt as far as I know. So we can't make any more sauerkraut, but we could make cooked vegetables once the bread is done, but I'll put that in there for now. Look at all those red points we got. Hot diggity. And some blue points here. Let's pick up this glass. What's falling out of here? Let's see here. So we got 21 of those weird looking conical thingamajiggies. Does anyone remember what else I needed for the alchemy bench? I think I needed complex arm parts, which we have there. We also needed planks. Has anybody seen any planks? Are you a plank? You look like a plank. Okay, let's go down into the church basement and see if we can actually make that alchemy workbench. Doctor says Tifa and Wally are for math and Red Wolf for history. You just need to find programming and chemistry. Well, I know someone who could talk to you about programming until your ears started to bleed, but he will probably never stream where he could actually tell you about stuff. But it's not me. I am definitely not programming and chemistry. Okay. Let's make that over there. Let's see what can be made there and if I have anything. Oh, who? Just a friend of mine. Just a friend of mine. Let's see here. Okay, so apparently you take 2 random materials and you put them together to find new stuff. Okay, so if we take 1 salt and then 1 blood, what do we make? Question mark. We make question mark. That gave us goo of death. Goo of death. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Banana, for the tea-face scream. Thank you. Was that too loud, guys? I don't know. I tried to make it, like, slightly annoying, but, like, not too annoying. What do you guys think of the volume of the tea-face scream? Welcome in, Banana. Thank you for buying the most expensive channel redemption. And waking everyone up. Let's see. Goo of health. Okay. Well, if said friend would like to assist, let me know. I'll let you know. If he's ever like, hey, I want to go on and talk about programming for 3 hours, I'll be like, okay. Go ahead. I'll be sure to tell the doctor that you want to talk about programming for 3 hours or whatever. Wake up, everyone. Audio is fine. On mobile, though? Okay. It's hard to tell, like, what you guys hear, you know? Let's see here. I need another trunk in here, I think. How much is a trunk? I don't see a trunk. I can't make another trunk in here. Excuse me, sir? I can't make another trunk in here. I call hacks. I call hacks. Why is Banana screaming? Are you just imitating Tifa? How is Banana doing today? There was a longer Tifa scream, but he said, like, you know, son of a, can you not? And I was like, okay, well, if there's any kids listening, I don't want to trigger that one. But let's see here. There could be kids listening now, and I just said it. So let's see, flitch, nails, simple arm parts. Okay. I think I might have some room in here, so can we study the goo of health and the goo of death and see? Banana is doing good. That is good. That is excellent. Let's see if we can study these things. Have we not studied the peat yet? Apparently we haven't even studied the peat yet. Okay, we haven't studied anything, but let's study. Can we study this? Thank you, Anonymous, for the lightning strike. For 10 bits, even. Thank you for the BTS, Vix. We'll see if we get any DMCA strikes for those today. If not, if we do, then I'll be quickly taking them down, but it seems like people don't seem to get them, so, and it's just like 10 seconds of blood, sweat, and tears, so like, hopefully that's okay, I don't know. There we go. Is there anything else I need to study in here? I think I had the peat, yeah. Let's study the peat. I'm not really sure what the studying gets me, but the study seems to be getting me, like, points, so. Green points. I got green points on that one. Okay, so. That's something. Are we sure there's nothing else I can make here? Apparently not. Where did I put all those powders? Maybe we should bring them.
사랑해.
Thank you, Red Panda, for the saranhe. That one was especially for you. Red Panda is an RM bias. Let's see here. And a lot of the BTS sound alerts that I used were already in the system. So I'm like, if they're already in the system, like, they must be okay, right? I only made one myself, which is the alt bias. Yes, it is. RM is your alt bias. Alright, let's be specific. Let's be specific. I only made the... Michael told me in the closet they've got some chicken. I made that one, but the rest of them were in the system already. But I made the JK one myself. Let's go see if we can study these powders. I guess we can study these powders. Okay, so if we put this slowing powder with the... Apparently I can't put it with anything, so I don't know what it's supposed to go with. Okay. So the powders don't go with each other. I guess they need liquid. So I think you're basically supposed to put a liquid with them. So let's go get some blood. Yeah, I didn't actually make the I did not sing the JK one myself. That is true. I just ripped the audio off of the JK video. There's no blood in that. What was I using the blood for? Why do I have so little blood? I can't take any of the blood because I have a whole thing of bread. Okay, let's put you in there. Put you in there. Let's go see what we can do. Well, the Blood, Sweat, and Tears is clearly from a song, and that was in there. I didn't make that one. That was already in the library. But the rest of them, yeah, were just like them talking. So in theory, they might not be as... They're not like copyrighted song sounds like RM saying Saranghae is not like a copyrighted sound. Let's go sell this bread out of my pocket so I'm not carrying around 6 stacks of breads. So we wanted moo, sound alert, and if there's any other suggestions that people have, feel free to let me know. I'm getting caught in the wheat field here. I could have fast traveled over here, but I have totally forgotten again that I can fast travel here. Totally forgot. Hello there, person. I would like to sell you a lot of bread. Everyone tells me that everyone here in the town is, not here in the town, but in the town next door is starving. So can you sell these to the people in the town next door? Because apparently they're starving. Sir. You bet the BTS clip is there because people think they're singing money, money. Oh, yeah, maybe. They're in fact not singing money, money, but... It does sound like money, money. Let's see here. There were a lot of other sound clips as well. Some of them like were just like instrumental portions. Some of them were like the chorus of songs. But, you know, I didn't want to make 17 BTS sound clips of songs. I'll make 17 BTS sound clips of them saying stupid stuff, but I didn't want to do 17 songs and risk like annoying myself to insanity, so no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so these two guys seem to be not working, so let's see. Put wheat over here with him. And then, yeah, are you shocked I didn't want to make 17 BTS sound clips? I mean, I wanted to, but like, let's put carrots in here. But I was trying to stay sane and offer other things that people would want if they are not army. Let's see here. Let's put the maggots in here. Our zombies are working there. We still don't have the stuff to actually make a fertilizer. We needed specific things to do the fertilizer. So let's put our copious amounts of glass in there. And put those supplies in there. And then let's go see if we can play with the alchemy bench a bit more. Who is not army? There's probably a lot of non-armies in the chat right now, but they're not gonna speak up because now you seem excited. Banana is a butt. Why is Banana a butt today? Banana is not an army. Banana is a butt. I thought Banana is a banana. Wait, let's look and see if we have any more blood before we go over there. I stopped. I went too far. Yes, do tell. Why is Banana a butt today? Do I have any blood in here? Well, we have more colored powders to experiment with. We have blood. Okay, no more blood in there. Okay, let's go experiment with this stuff. You're just a butt. There's no explanation. You're just a butt. Okay. All right. All right. If you want to be a butt, you can be a butt. Okay, so if we put health powder and blood together, we get zombie juice. Okay. If we put death powder and blood together, am I supposed to remember this? Like, we get dark elixir. Okay, if we put order powder and blood together, we get goo of death. Okay, we got that before somehow. If we put toxic powder and blood together, we get goo of death. Okay. If we put chaos powder and blood together, we get goo of death. Okay. Alright. Okay, so then logically we would want to try these things with water, because that's our only other liquid as far as I know. Okay, so once we make the thing once, the question mark goes away and then it goes into this catalog. Okay, so that's a little bit easier than trying to remember like what we needed to actually make these things. Okay, so let's go upstairs and see if we can get some water and see if we can make anything else. I'm not sure what other types of liquids. I mean, there's like milk, but I don't know. I don't know what else. Okay, let's put the dark elixir into the thingy. The zombie juice into the thingy. So we're still trying to figure out health potion and energy potion. Okay. Let's go upstairs and get some water. Gather up some more bread from the oven. Okie dokie artichoke. Make our way back to the alchemy table. It would be nice if we could just put the alchemy table directly in our own basement, but apparently that's not how it works. It's gotta be in the church basement. Alright. So if we put health powder with water, we get goo of chaos. Okay, I didn't expect that, but alright. If we put death powder with water, we get black paint. Okay, I didn't expect that either. If we put order powder with water, we get electric goo. What are these goos for? If we put toxic powder with water, we get goo of death. Maybe we need alchemy workbench 2 in order to actually work with the goos. Because you see, you make the goos, but you can't select the goos. So maybe you need to use the goos at the, did I use chaos powder? Maybe you need goos at the upscaled alchemy workbench. Okay, that was electric goo. And life powder. Maybe this will give us the healing potion? I don't know, like, really? How long until I... Okay, do I have anything to eat? Can I eat one bread? Did that give us any energy? Maybe. Goo of health. Okay, so obviously I'm feeling like we need the alchemy workbench too in order to maybe make those more advanced healing and energy potions. That's my theory anyways. Unless I just haven't unlocked the proper technologies yet. But we need those steel... We need jointing and steel parts. Which I don't think I have this stuff. Okay. But we tried to learn stuff. Okay, let's go this way. Do we know jointing? We don't know joining. This needs 20 blue points. Okay. And we need... another 20 for iron castings. So we need 30 more blue points. Ai Chihuahua. 30 more blue points. Which we could get one of those with one book from the astrologer, I think. Let's put the water here for now. And the black paint there. And the goo. And this other goo. I need more trunks. Need more trunks. Let's pick up this bread. I don't want to put the blood here, but we're gonna put the blood there anyways. Okay, okay. How are we doing on the bread? Okay. Is there anything else we can cook here yet? Still need salt for that. I wonder if they would buy the meat if I just like slice it up, or would it still need the stamp? It's an interesting question, but okay, how are we doing here? Okay. I could sell this. I don't know why it's here, but tomorrow is the astrologer day, so let's go sell the certificate and the few breads that we have. I don't know if we'll have enough for a book, but that might help us get the castings and the joining that we need for the next table. So all the brand. It gives us 180. 8. Okay, well. That's better than nothing. There we go. You want to talk to me today, or you still want your bracelets? You don't want to talk to me? No. Will you talk to me now? No. She's like, no way, Jose. Alright, alright. That's how it is. That's how it is. how else we could make money. We can't sell body parts without the stamp, you know, it's kind of like difficult. But, you know. Let's see here. Huh. Okay. Let's go check out our morgue. Cook this puppy up. Get another burial certificate at least. So these are all 5, but I don't want the 2s. The 2s are also not good enough. I don't have enough energy. Okay, let's eat the bread here. And then we'll delete this. Here we go. Ideally, I'd like the graveyard to be full of just 5s. I don't know if you can get higher than 5, but. And then next we should work on the stone stuff. I don't have enough energy for this, but that's okay. Let's gather our stuff here. Place for burning corpses. Let's take a nap and see if we can work on any of the stone stuff. That may give us some blue points as we wait for the astrologer to be there. I think the astrologer is going to be there today, tomorrow. And the moon symbol. So yeah, we're on the moon symbol, so might as well go visit the astrologer. See if we can afford to buy anything from him. If not, we'll just come home and work on stone stuff. Hey buddy, how's it going? Okay, I can't afford that one, but I can afford that one, so we'll buy it. We'll use this puppy. And then look at our technologies. So we wanted iron castings. And we wanted, wrong button. Jointing. So we need 5 more blue points for the joining. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go home and work on some stone stuff to get those see here. Can't make any of that. Hey, look at all this fancy stuff. That looks like a panda. I don't think it's supposed to be a panda, but it kind of looks like a panda. So that one needs a polished brick of stone. So that needs that polishing cube. A carved piece of stone. Complex iron parts. Can I make a carved piece of stone? So I need a chisel. A polished stone. And faith in order to make that. Yeesh. Yeesh. Okay, well, let's just work on these then. Because this should give us the points we need. Yeah, we're already at 40, so. Let's put this back on the holder thingy because it was in the queue and I don't know. There we go. Okay, so let's queue that up and actually finish it. There we go. And then we can make more of these. Okie dokie artichoke. Alright, so then here we want joining. Jointing? Jointing? See if I can ever say the word correctly. Where do we make joints? I don't know. So according to this, jointing is made at Carpenter's Workbench 2. What is this? Carpenter's Workbench 1. Okay, so we need a Carpenter's Workbench 2. Carpenter's Workbench 2 requires 2 beams. Okie dokie. Can we make a beam? I don't have enough energy, so let's go take a nap. Collect our bread. Take a nap here. Have some of the frozen fruit that's sitting next to me. Slowly decaying into a bush. Okay. Okay. Let's finish our work on the beam, see if we can actually make this workbench 2 thingy. Like, is there just an infinite level of machines that you can build? Because that's gonna get... it's gonna get tiresome a bit. Workbench 3, Workbench 4, Workbench 56. Okay, let's put that puppy there. And then see what joints need. Mush, yeah, mush. I mean, it tastes okay, but it is mush. Ideally, you'd like to take the fruit and put it into a smoothie and all of that, but as previously discussed many times, I then never clean the smoothie making device. So that is an issue. I don't know how many of these I need, but let's try so I have the mush without the actual smoothie. But still tastes fruity. Still tastes fruity. So I need joints, and I needed steel thingamajiggies. Where do I make the steel thingamajiggies? Here? Or, oh, no, these are the same. Okay, so here. I need coal and steel. Okay. That's probably what I need before I can make steel thingamajiggies, right? Let's see here. It was under smithing. So the castings need to be made at, no, this was iron castings. Okay. But I think the one that I needed was steel? Maybe not. I don't know. It says iron castings with steel parts. Okay, that needs furnace 3. Okay. Okay, so can we build furnace 3? Inborn. Blacksmith. Fireman. Okay. I guess we can build furnace 3. I just built 2 furnace 2s. Okay. Red Panda says your new smoothie making device seems easy to clean. Is it like super easy to clean though? Like painfully easy to clean. That's what I need. Let's see here. I'm glad it's working out for you though. Okay, let's break all of these apart and get the stone back. Alas, it does not clean itself. Yeah, I think ideally I would need something that cleaned itself, which is a real problem. I looked on Uber Eats last night just to see like who's selling smoothies that could be delivered. There's a place up the street that sells like uber healthy smoothies that probably taste horrible, but there was like 17 ingredients in them that I didn't even know what they were, right? Like they want the collagens and ketones and this like special type of oil and stuff, and I'm just like, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? That sounds disgusting. What happened to just like blueberries and bananas and milk shoved together? Okay, we need a lot more stone. So we're gonna have to go venture outward into the wilderness and look for stone. I guess I can break this one apart. Let's go break that one apart at least. Sus. Yeah, I'm sure it tastes wonderful to somebody, just not me. Oh, it's Sunday and I'm totally gonna miss the prayer thing. Oh well. Oh well. Missed that one. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's see, salt in there. Ash in there. Okay, how are we doing with the bread? I don't even remember why I was making some of those things, but okay. Let's try to go get more stone. Stone is what we need, and it's about to become night, so it'll be great. We'll go up where the bats are, and the bats will kill us while we're trying to get stone. It'll be great. Yep, there we go. There's the bats. Okay, you're gonna stop harassing me now, or you're gonna continue to harass me? Any stone over here? There's a whole bunch of bats down there. My goodness. How about stone over here? Okay, let's just go straight over here then. Use up all of our energy on this and then carry some back. I mean, the nice thing is if you do the energy, you know, even if you leave them behind, they don't seem to go away, so. Vix says you don't want to work anymore. I'm sorry, Vix. I'm sorry. Is it going badly? Are they asking you to do stupid stuff again? Should we yell at them? Look at that. We got two. Almost three. We can at least get two home. Maybe two home. I'm really bad at this coordination here required for this. Oh. Drove right by my door. There we go. No, that's not what I want to do. Pick this up. Put it over here. I'm out of energy though, so let's go take a nap. And then we can work on breaking up some of those stones. You're just not in the mood? You want a nap? Yeah, I understand. It's at like afternoon. That mid-afternoon post-lunch coma time. Gotta open up the window and stick your head out of it and smell the rain. I don't know if you guys have rain today too, but we have rain. It is such a nappy day. No rain yet? Well, you'll probably get it later then. Thus is the nature of my weather. You guys get it like a half a day later. But the sound tends to make you even more sleepy. Oops. Oops. It was supposed to rain, but the weather report is full of lies. Yeah. Well, you'll probably get this rain very soon. Very soon. Let's see here. Slap that puppy over there. So I have enough stone for whatever the heck it was that I was trying to build. Furnace 3, okay.
Hey, stop it!
Thank you, Vix. That genuinely scared me. It's not even that loud. I just like was not expecting it. And it does sound like someone is in the... I don't have space for it. Okay, I need to kill that tree first. It genuinely sounds like someone is behind me with these headphones on. It sounds like Jen is in the room with me. No, I put it in there for a reason. You're supposed to use it. That is Jin being hilarious. Let's see here. I'm just trying to put it down. Okay, there we go. Yes, Jin is Jin is my bias in the BTS. He's not my old bias, but he is my BTS bias. Okay. I'm gonna walk right past the table that I was trying to use to build the Furnace 3. Okay, there we go. Look at all this space here where like nothing fits. I really need to like reorganize this whole thing. Okay, let's see here. Fuel from sticks. Well, we might as well put that in there for now. So we need graphite. Where the heck do we get graphite from? Where do we get graphite from? Anyone help me with that? Okay. We may be stuck here on this. If I can't figure out how to make graphite, do we make graphite from coal? Oh, hey. Hey, I just don't know. So furnace. Who is my bias for Vix? I would say N is my bias for Vix. Let's see here. Hello, Banana, with the very old sus emotes, and welcome in. I just don't know. Okay. I deleted the furnace. I upgraded the furnace, but does this furnace make graphite? Oh, look, I could just upgrade it for those two things. I don't see a way to make graphite, though. Did I lose a way to... Did I lose a way to make graphite? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Do I need to make a level 1 furnace in order to make graphite? Perhaps I am missing a skill. Oh, maybe I didn't buy the graphite skill. Okay. That is a sound logic there. That is a sound logic. Inborn blacksmith. Rules of burning. Thingamajiggies. I don't see any pictures of graphite. Maybe inborn blacksmith? Rules of burning. This makes steel chisel iron hammer. This makes prayers. Better tools. Prayers, water pump, engineer. Sword master. Jewelry. Maybe it's a different... different skill tree. Oh, okay, here we go. Precious metals. Alright. So we can gather, we can create graphite at furnace door. Okay, that's what we were missing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I keep forgetting that there's like these blocks in the technology tree that block you from like getting stuff. Okie dokie. So if we want graphite, we need coal, which we put all the coal in to burn stuff, so... Alright, what does it say over at Furnace 3? Same story. Okay. So we need coal. Okie dokie. Do I remember where I got coal from? No. No, I do not remember where I got coal from. Can't find anything else in here. I guess I could buy that, but I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna need something else that's gonna need those benches I wanted to get. And then we'll wait on those. Mines. Okay, I think we found a mine. Are you feeling cold? I think I am feeling cold, Banana. I think I am feeling cold. Alright, let's go take a nap here. I know I have like half of the energy, but if I'm gonna go wandering aimlessly looking for mines, then might as well try to get all of our energy and sleep through the night so that I don't get attacked by all of the angry bats. As I eat some more of my mush fruit in my bowl. Did you assemble your blanket burrito, Banana? Can we all get a blanket burrito, please? Blanket burrito, please. I'm just gonna put all this in here for now. Because I'm lazy. Nope, you got class soon? Oh, what kind of class? What kind of class? Lurk Zoom class. Thank you for the lurk, Banana. Enjoy your Zoom class. Here's the bunch of stone that I chopped. I'm just gonna leave it there now as a decoration. We'll pretend that's on purpose. Psychology. Whoa. I like psychology. I really did not like my psychology teacher, so I did pretty bad in that class. I mean, I did fine, but can I do anything with this yet? Apparently not. I guess I need a zombie to install there. And this is marble quarry, stone deposits. Is there any coal over here for us? There will be a small black crack. Okay. Let's wander around aimlessly looking for small black cracks. I mean, I found it somewhere before, but do I remember where I found it? No. No, I don't. A little bit east from there and perhaps slightly north? Okay. Maybe I'll just go all the way north and then just like skirt along the wall there. So that isn't enough, right? Yeah. Maybe over here. Oh, there it is. There it is. So yeah, I did find it before. Okay. Let's try to get as much coal as we can from this to build whatever it was that I was going to build, which I've already forgotten what I was building. So I needed to build 3 other machines before I even got to the thing I wanted to build, so. Uh-oh. It's turning into night. The bats are gonna get me. Let's try to get as much coal as we can before the bats get me. At least this is... Oh, pickaxe broke. Thank you so much for nothing. Thank you for nothing. Okay. Let's go home. I see. So if I just fast traveled to the quarry, I could get to that vein of coal faster. Okay. Lurk, nap time. Enjoy the nap, Bix. Thank you for the lurk. I hope the nap goes well. Okay, let's see how... Okay, we need more firewood. Is my cat destroying something? I think I hear my cat destroying something, but I'm not sure what she's destroying. Story of my life. Oh, you're over there destroying cardboard. Okay. Enjoy that. Okay. Do we get any firewood from here? Okay. Okay, slap that puppy in there. Let's make 100 coals into the graphite stuff. Only gives us 20 graphites, but maybe that'll be enough to build whatever it is that I was gonna build that I forgot that I was building. Yep. Oh, that's already full. Okay. Let's go take a nap. Collect our bread. Yeah, I meant to change the stream element alerts text to white instead of black. Because every time it shows up over the games, you can't read them. And did I remember to do that? No. No, I did not remember to do that. Not at all. Gonna get 10 of these. Okay. 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 So in order to upgrade this to Carpenter's Workbench 2, okay. But I did make a Carpenter's Workbench 2 here. I need to stop making new ones and just upgrade what we have. Okay. Okay. Okay, so in order to make I needed these for castings, I think, but I can only make the castings here, so I should have made the graphite here. Dang it. Okay, let's upgrade this. And then see if we can make the castings here that we need. Okay, so we need these thingamajiggies in order to make these, so might as well slap those in there. And then we need, someone is talking really loudly outside. We need water to make more ceramic bowls, so let's get some water. Okay, and then let's use the water. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that'll give us 42 bowls. How many bowls do we need for the thingamajigger? Let's see here. I'm out of those thingies, but okay, I can't see. That's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Let's go to sleep and then carry some of our bread to the inn to sell it. All right. Bread is still going strong there. Getting a lot of red points from this. Let's finish our bowls first. I think this is all for Alchemy Workbench 2 that I'm doing all of this. I think that's what I was trying to make. I've already forgotten. Okay, not enough for that. Let's put our bowls into here and take our bread. And then we'll go to the our inn and sell some stuff. Let's fix our pickaxe first. I guess we can't fix the pickaxe. Do we have enough energy to fix a pickaxe? I can't even speak. No, I don't, but it's okay. Let's go to the inn and sell the bread. Here's the Inquisitor that we're ignoring. Because we don't want to burn any witches, but I probably need to do that quest line for a lot of reasons, but I don't want to contribute to the persecution of women. Let's see here. I have stuff to sell you, sir. No, I want to sell all the bread. There you go, sir. You can give me 324. Okay. There you go. Have the bread, feed the people. Still haven't opened up more in tier 3. How many things do we need to like... Beer only gives you 5 heart points. Wine gives you 30 heart points. This seems new. Toast with onions. 19 energy points, but okay. Okie dokie. Let's go home and check on our progress of things. Let's take a nap first, because I can't fix what I was gonna fix without the nap. It's a very nappy time for everyone. Everyone take a nap. Minus those of you in psychology class. Don't take a nap during psychology class. Okay. Let's finish up all of these things that I have in progress. Also, again, anybody who has shown up and didn't hear me explain, they're working on stuff in the house here, and my dog may bark like a crazy person at any time as we sit here together. So, fair warning, you may hear a dog completely go nuts at any time. Okay. So we can make 12 of these? 6 of them. We can make 6 of them, apparently. That's not really a lot, but I think that's progress. Maybe? Is that progress? I don't know. Let's take a nap again. Eat some more of our fruit. As you hear me chew, ASMR of chewing and someone yelling numbers. Just ignore those numbers. Please ignore those numbers. I do not know what those numbers are for, but please ignore those numbers. Let's see here. Let's see here. We want to go visit the astrologer and see if we can buy another book. Here we go. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, she seems to be done listing numbers. I'm like, what? Why are you saying numbers? Don't say numbers out loud so loudly. You never know who is streaming immediately behind you. Okay. I need 2 more of those thingamajiggies? No, I actually have those thingamajiggies. I need 6 joints and 3 of the glass flasks. So let's go see what we have. Six joints and 3 glass flasks thingamajiggies. See what we have. Okay, we have 2 of these. That's not enough. We have 19 of these, so that's enough. Okay, so how are we doing on the joints? We need more beams. So we need to make beams here. Okay, let's make those. There we go. See if we can make some joints. Oh, I needed the complex iron parts from that. Fantastico. Okay, I'm totally out of iron bits. Okay, so clearly I need to make more. I need to go look for more iron in the swamp. I feel cheated that like there was a whole bunch of iron immediately north of my farm and then it went away and now it's not there anymore. Like I feel robbed. Okay, let's put this stuff in here for now since I clearly don't have enough. Maybe we can make some more joints with the beams that we made. How are we doing on this? Okay, so this is the jointing area. No, okay, no. I needed the iron for the joints, okay. Okie dokie. Don't have enough for those thingamajiggies. I do still have iron in the boxes, okay. I can do 57 of those. I just need, there we go. Put those in and then put those in. Okay. There we go. I guess we can make more graphites. Yeah, let's just make those out of graphites. Since we know where to get coal now. Hopefully that doesn't like... Hopefully that's infinite coal over there. Let's cross our fingers that that's infinite coal over there. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, so let's use this. Did we sell all the bread that I was hoarding over here for no reason? Okay. Let's see if we got more seeds for these guys. No, I don't want to do that. There's like a sweet spot between moving the... spot between moving the zombie and adding more seeds. Well, on the other side of the quarry, you had an infinite source of iron. Oh, at the zombie iron, the words. At the zombie mine, there we go. Zombie mine. I need another zombie for that, though, right? Okay, let's add the cabbage in here. And add the carrots in here. hopefully that worked. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something wrong there, but... There is a zombie mine, but you're talking about a spot you can use? Okay, what does the other side of the quarry mean? To the left of the quarry or the right of the quarry? Where the coal was? I don't know. I've already forgotten. Opposite way of the spot with the coal? Okay. After we do the prayer stuff, we can go explore. See if I can find what you're talking about. I enjoy the exploring. I wanted to buy the fresh bench technology. Wrong. Well, I guess we should look at the map. Okay, so there's the quarry. And then we have a bunch of cloudy area. Are we supposed to be able to go past the cloudy area? So it's to the left of the quarry? Okay. I wanted to go to the technology and try to buy those benches. Okay, wrong trigger button. Here we go. Do we have enough for the benches? Yeah, we have enough for the benches. Okay. So what does it take to build a nicer bench? Soft church bench requires wooden planks, jointing, and silk. I think I could buy silk from someone. Unless I'm senile. Could be senile. Okay, well at least we have the option now to buy. And those give you 0.3 per bench. So that would be a definite increase of that would be a definite increase in the church quality if I could get all these up to 3. Left side of quarry. Okay, the only way to get silk is from the merchant. Okay. Let's stand out here and wait for the priest like a creepy person. Eat some more fruit from our bowl of mushy fruit. I'm trying to eat healthy, but fruit is not bagels. I'd better have a bagel. I think I'm currently out of bagels, though. Here's my horrible prayer. Doing pretty well with the money. Got more balls of faith. Okay. Just gonna put these in here. Is there anything else we can study at the table? Study our steel parts. Give us red points. Study the graphite. Give us green points. Anything else? No. Nothing in our pockets. Okay, we put the thingies in there. Okie dokie, artichoke. Goodbye, priest who wants fish that I do not have. Let's try to use up the rest of this energy and maybe take a nap before we go look for the mythical infinite iron source, which has been discussed and sounds thrilling. Okie dokie. Put those in there, that in there, that in there, that in there, because I don't know what else to do with them. Let's go take a nap. I guess we can see if we have any other technologies that we can buy. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I'm not really doing anything in the embalming stuff yet. I don't have a lot of the stone stuff required for this. That's a lot of blue points. I mean, they're probably useful, but it's a lot of blue points. Zombie vineyard. But I need more zombies for that. Brewing. I need the zombie brewery for the zombie winery. That seems important. Maybe we should unlock that. Okay, let's do that one too. I don't have any zombies to do these, so I might as well just save my... Might as well save my stuff. Since I don't have a whole bunch of zombies. It's currently nighttime, so I don't really want to go fight the bats to go over to that area, but maybe I can take the stone over there and not get attacked by bats. I don't know. Is that a false dream? Okay, so if we go here, this is marble. This is stone. But is this like upgradable or something? And then like past here. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. I didn't even notice this before. Okay, so this is iron. Let's push you aside here. Yeah, this totally blended into my vision before, so I was oblivious as I make up words. Come on, dude, you still got energy. Let's crack this puppy open. Okay, so if I hold one of these and then I hit this and then I say use and I say home, I do actually carry the thing home with me, so that is very nice. That is very nice. 10 out of 10. That is excellent. I don't have to walk all the way back with that thing. Fantastic. Now I have to wait though. Let's put this in here. Let's try to make some complex iron parts because I think that's what we needed for the joints. Go take a nap. Actually, we should go take another of those. That's not where I meant to go, but okay. This is where we are now. Anybody home? Look around as we wander aimlessly. I wonder what those are. Can we access those things? Just runes, random runes. I don't know if we can get down there, but it seems to be a lot of stuff like blocking access down there. Maybe you can get it once you get the maybe you can get down there once you get the town pass thing. Come on. Pick up the log. Pick up the log. Okay. Let's rest. Maybe we should go try to buy some silk from the merchant, except I think I don't have any money because I spent it on a book. But, story of my life. See if we have any. I got a fair amount of bread there to sell. So let's go sell the bread and then see what if we can get any silk from the I guess we should talk to her again. She just wanted her necklace, right? Okay. Doesn't even want to talk to us. Doesn't even want to talk. Your lunch break is over. Oh no. Were you able to get at least some of a rest in? There we go. Okay. It's well stocked on bread now, but apparently no one is buying it. Am I just gonna stand here until the merchant comes? No, I'm not gonna stand here until the merchant comes. Let's go to the quarry and pick up more of that iron. Yep, you instantly fell asleep. Okay, good. I am glad that you instantly fell asleep. Hopefully it helped a little bit. Like, I sort of understand why there's a cooldown on the stone, but I also don't want there to be a cooldown on the stone, so I'm a bit disappointed. Okay. Slap this puppy over here. extract the iron from these thingies before I forget. And then wonder where the iron is that I got. See how we're doing about the joints here. Gonna run out of energy, but this may be enough to... Wrong place. Nope, it's only 6 joints. I mean, it's only 5 joints. Do I have any joints in here? No, I don't. Are there joints in here? Those 2. Okay, so I needed 6. So I need that, and I needed that, and I needed this. But I'm out of energy, so I'm not going to even be able to build the table, so let's take a nap. Eat some more of our fruit. Who is texting me? Apparently Wanho is texting me. Sure, Wanho. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go down into the church basement and see if we can make that alchemy workbench number 2 and see what we can make with that. Continue our scientific experimentos. Let's slap that puppy over here. He is? Yeah. He texts me all the time. Let's see here. So this is 3 ingredients, and you can make acid here. So it already tells you that you can make acid here. So we need toxic powder, chaos solution, and toxic extract. Okay, don't know about any of that stuff, but you off to school? Have a good stream. Thank you.
사랑해.
Thank you. Thank you, Aram. Enjoy this school trip. Let's see here. Okay. So the white flowers decompose into something. But how do we decompose the white flowers? Do we decompose the white flowers over here? No, this is just the study. Okay, so clearly I don't know how to decompose things. Oh, alchemy, mill, distillery, and hand mixer. Oh, I need 3 things. Goodness. So we need hand mixer, alchemy mill, and the distillation cube. 3 things. Okay, so that needs the polishy stuff that I haven't figured out yet, but let's go over and get our other materials and see what we can do at the alchemy bench 2 with what we have. Just to experiment. Let's put the flowers here because clearly can't use those yet. There we go. So we put a powder in. We put a water in. And then what else do we need? Apparently we need something else. Well, it was a good dream. Okie dokie. That was a good dream though. Alright, let's study our iron. I only have 3 prayer thingamajiggies, but I guess the powders don't need prayer, so that's good. That's lucky. Okay. We've studied a lot of the powders now. How about this? You need prayers, probably, yeah. Where did I get a silver nugget from? Hot damn. Where did I get a silver nugget from? I probably don't have enough prayer thingamajiggies to... That needs 7. I need 7 to study that. Gosh. I totally missed the merchant day, didn't I? I totally missed the merchant day. I was too busy down here playing. Playing at my alchemy lab. Oh, this jerk. He wants me to get the Necronomicon. And, I can't get the Necronomicon because the wizard doesn't like us. So... let's see here. I guess I should actually read that. I don't know what the dark elixir does, but let's see here. Use this up, and we got baked mushrooms and baked apples. Oh, that's good. I wonder if we can go up and make any of those. Should have read that one a while ago. I guess I gotta make them in the oven, and I can't access the oven yet because I put a whole bunch of bread in there, but that's okay. It's okay. We wanted to make the bread. I might as well make the rest of this flour into what was I gonna make it into? I need water, that's it. I need water to make it into dough. There we go. Words. What is the Iron Man? What is the Iron Mine a question? An answer to? Okay. I did have a whole bunch of iron that I just left there, didn't I? Let's go to the quarry and... Oh, where did... Oh, the steel ingot? Oh, this thing? The silver nugget? That came from the iron mine? Okay. 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 Let's see. Use. Alright. Slap all these puppies in there. There we go. It's gonna make a billion more breads. Yeah, the mystery silver nugget. I was like, what? I didn't see any silver mines, but I see it comes out of the iron mine as like a special bonus occasionally, I see. Okay, let's take a nap and then make some more dough. See, do I have space in my bag to go get one of those stony things? I guess I don't actually, like, use any space in my bag to get the stone, though. Huh. Because I just carry it above my head. There we go. Now we gotta wait. Just, like, let's just stand in the rain by this outhouse here. Hi, Tiger. How's it going? Hello, Tiger Jess. How you doing? So we have a stretch. Everybody stretch. Hydrate. I have some black and green tea here. Delicious. Posture check. Let's adjust the seat. Adjust the way the bum is in the seat. Let's go home. You're on a break. You don't want to go back? Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. I watched a little bit of your, like, podcast last night. And, it was kind of interesting, but not being Canadian, I was a bit lost. Also, I apparently didn't watch a lot of the cartoons and things and shows that you guys watch, so I was a bit clueless. I was definitely a bit clueless. The graveyard keeping is going pretty good. We're making a lot of bread here. We just dump it immediately on the floor, despite health regulations. And then we put it in the oven next there, and then we sell it to the innkeeper to make money. So far, I'm not working on any bodies right now, but I'm going to need to in the future. Some of it was pretty localized, which you found surprising. Well, I mean, the topic was, like, Canadian cartoons, right? And, like, kids' shows growing up, so... It was, like, purposefully localized, but... That's not a bad thing, though. There's obviously a lot of Canadians on Twitch to watch, so and it's interesting to learn about other countries' shows. Okay. They're not all gonna fit in there, but you got Flora interested in Cyber 6 though. Oh, I think this chaos solution was used for something. Down at the alchemy table, but do I remember what? No. I do not remember what. Okay. Alright. Can I build more trunks in my house, or is this it? Is there no way to build more trunks in my house? It's a bit annoying. I mean, it keeps it looking clean, but I want another trunk in my house. Okay. Got 2 more of the silver nuggety things. Gonna need more water for my dough making enterprises. I don't remember what Cyber 6 is about. What is Cyber 6 about? Is it just like a superhero show? International hackers? I feel like I should be making more of these things. I don't know if that's a good or bad idea, but let's put 16 in there. I think I have a lot of glass. I don't know if I need more of these flasks things though. Can I sell these advanced conical flasks to somebody and make money from them? Question mark? I don't know who would want that, but okay. Kind of like a vigilante of sorts. It's based on Argentinian comic strip. It was animated in Japan and produced in Canada. It only seemed to air on 2 stations world. Wow. Only aired on 2 stations? Maybe the astrologer would buy them, but you don't think so? Okay. Maybe there's like a place in the town or something that buys like more of like manufactured goods or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's a pipe dream. It's so sad when like people put so much effort into television shows and it airs on 2 stations worldwide, or like it airs for 3 weeks and then it gets canceled. It was pretty dark. Oh, you just don't know how to summarize it because you found it boring when you were younger. Might be into it now that you're older. It was pretty dark. Interesting. It's amazing sometimes how dark some kids shows are. This one did not, or it did get canceled. It was on one network in Japan and one in Canada, not China, Canada. It did get canceled. Maybe it was too dark for the audience. I think I need more seeds for them, but I'm not quite sure how that system works exactly. I can seem to queue things up without the seeds. I'm not quite sure. Okay, what was I doing? I was making more dough. There isn't. Your main source of income is burying bodies and business with the merchant. Okay. And the merchant just wants high quality fruits and vegetables, right? He doesn't want cooked meals. He doesn't want goods. He just wants produce. There's only 12 episodes. Wow. Okay, so we get a lot more dough in store and 29 more in there. I need more ovens. I need more ovens. Oh, I have six faiths over here. I should put those in the church basement. Just bread. Just plain bread. We're only baking bread. Yes, you can always queue stuff and set them to a certain number of loops or infinite, but they may need materials. No, I mean, bids you start together when you reach a certain point in his quest line. Oh, okay, so that's different. Okay. That's the business line of, something to do with the king, I think. Supposed to start a business because the merchant wants to be the head taster at the palace or something. So maybe we need to then maybe we can sell him stuff. I don't know. Okay, let's study this. Anything else to study in our packet? No. I assume that the healing potions I need are made here. But I don't know what to use here. So obviously, I'm gonna have to work on that. Because the merchant wants a healing potion. So I have some goo. Maybe it's goo that I need? I don't know. Let's take some goos, some powders. See if we have anything that we can make over there. You have to mix up life powder and health solution. Okay. So if I put this here, and this, and this, no, nothing. So I have chaos powder and life powder, but I don't have. Or health powder and chaos solution. Okay, so I need health solution somehow. So, life powder and health solution. Let's go see what's in our trunks. Black paint. Zombie juice. Slowing powder. Goo of health. Okie dokie. We have dark elixir and goo of death. So I don't think we have the health solution. Do we have health powder? Not here. Not doing very well. Okay, how about over here? We have chaos solution and acceleration powder. Maybe we should go study these jellies. Okay. Can be decomposed into fluid and essence. Okie dokie. Good to know. Excellent. I didn't mean to go to sleep, but apparently that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the trunk. Apparently my character was like, no, we're going to sleep. Let's put the jellies back. So we just have the zombie juice. But that's not going to help us with the healing potions. Here we have a bunch of random crap. Over here we have slowing powder, health powder. Okay, so health powder and chaos solution. So if we use that. And the chaos solution. But I need two people need the healing potion. Will I be lucky enough that it makes two? No, I won't be. Okay, let's study this. Okay. Okay. So... and then this makes heal potion. There we go. Okay, so here we have back you go to work, Tiger, just before they send a search party for me. Good luck with the work. Good luck with the work. I hope it goes well. I hope today ends up maybe being an easier day. Okay, so we need the green powder and the chaos solution. Not really sure how I got that chaos solution. But obviously, like, chaos powder and water or blood, something maybe like that. I don't know. I don't know. Has this changed at all? No, it's only acid. Okay. Okie dokie. Like, I can't build any more trunks in here, huh? Like, it won't let me... Is there, like, a storage I can use? Is this storage? The alchemy rack? Maybe that's storage. Instead of a trunk. There's, like, a storage rack. Crops in the mill will give you powder. Okay, I think that the mill we had to, like, fix or something? I don't know, the mill is in town, right? And we had to go talk to somebody for that. It's not what I wanted to do at all. As you hear the cacophony of the streets in my neighborhood. As the police chase someone. Oh, it was nice. Oh, it was nice. So... the alchemy mill. Oh, okay. Moths and bat wings in the mixer for the solution. Okay, that's how you get the chaos solution. Okay, so let's go see. What do we need to build an alchemy mill? So, that's a way to get the powders without going to the dungeons. Okay, because I was wondering, like, once I kill all the monsters in the dungeon, they don't seem to regenerate. And they're what was giving me powders. So, like, how do I get more powders when there's no more monsters? Okay, so it's from crops and plants and things. Okay, so polished brick of stone, wood and planks, simple armors. I guess we finally need to figure out how to make this polishing solution. It is Sunday again already, though. So we should do our prayer thingy. Stand out here and wait for the priest to come. Eat some more of the fruit in the bowl. Peacefully enjoy our windy graveyard. These two are 3. I was thinking they were 5 too. This one's 2. I need to get rid of that one as well. Might as well work on the body in the basement. So in order to make zombies, do we need like the 6 white skulls, kind of like high quality body? Because you probably don't want an evil body for a zombie, right? So you probably need like a extra high quality white skull body. Well, the answer is well. Oh, we do want an evil body. The better the body, the more efficient the zombie. Okay. Here's my horrible prayer for the week. The perfect zombie has 40%, but to make one you need perfect organs. Oh. Negative 20% is easier. Okay. That's a bit confusing. I mean, you're explaining it well, but I'm confused by it just because I'm me, but let's go put this stuff in the basement again. Got 6 of those, pretty good. Did I clear the blockage to the morgue? No, I don't think I did. I think there were like 2 blockages to the morgue, I don't know. Hello, man who wants fish. Said I'm not gonna give you your fish. Oh, I guess I did clear it. Derp. Derp. Okay. So, like, this body wouldn't be good, right? So you're saying perfect zombie has 40%. Like, this one I unburied, so it's definitely not fresh. So we probably want fresh. I'm not quite sure how to tell that, like, the organs are good though, but hello, doggo. Doggo has to participate. That is not even my doggo. It's somebody else's doggo who has to participate. Okay, so we have a lot of options here. I made the resurrection table not knowing what I wanted. It's like fridge pallets. So these seem to be for storing people. Not sure why we'd want to store people. I wonder what the benefit of preparation place 2 is. I don't know. Let's take the body. Flambe it. Perhaps you've noticed already, but most of the stuff you cut out stacks apart from the brain, heart, and intestines. Since the stackable parts have same stats, and when you get a body, but you usually just suck out the blood and fat to increase quality. Yeah, I've been doing the blood and fat to increase the quality and see if it's good for burying. Currently, I have been unburying bodies. Welcome in, dancing. How's it going? How's your day going? Bones are neutral and don't change anything. Okay. Let's go to try to empty our... Can we put blood over here? Is there room for blood over here? Bones stack, okay. But brains, fat stacks, okay. Meat stacks. Brains don't stack. Okay. Just home resting. I hope you're doing well today. Dancing. I just don't know, it says, while the special 3 is always random, the perfect ones have 3 red and 3 white skulls, but these are very rare. Okay, so I don't want 6... I don't want 6 white skulls for a zombie. I guess that's the issue. That's the question. Do I want like all white skulls? Should it be like a body that I would bury? Is this full? This is full. Okay, okay. We do have some bread to sell though. Might as well just go sell it. There is a perk that shows you stats of the organs, but to get it you have to basically complete the Inquisitor's quest line. Okay. And so far I have been ignoring him. No, the amount of skulls you see on the body doesn't really matter. Like, you can't tell what the... You can tell what the quality will be by looking at the organs. Oh. On top of that, there's a balm therapy that greatly increases the body's quality. Okay. So like the embalming stuff. That I am totally scared of. I think I've been unlocking it, but I haven't really accessed it much. I could just take the dang stone to the inn. I don't know why I'm walking. Why am I walking? He hasn't sold any of my bread. Welcome, Vix. Welcome back, Vix. How does work go with the continuation of work? The game is very interesting. There's a lot of complex parts to it in my assessment. It's probably not complex to a lot of other people, but it's kind of complex to me. Okay, let's go home. Okay, I need water. Do I have any water in here? No, I don't. Do I have any water in here? No, I don't. Work is not bad. You're just still not in the mood. I get that. I get that. Did I put any water in here? Yes, I did. Like, you build a lot of machines in here, dancing, and so there's a lot of crafting. A lot of, like, recipes and things you have to learn. It's definitely, like, a process to reach goals in the game. I'm usually a bit better at games made for, like, six-year-olds. This is definitely not for 6-year-olds. You got the game on Steam but haven't downloaded it yet. Been playing another game right now. I do recommend it. It's very interesting and entertaining. But, like, it may require, like, looking stuff up. I've had people come in and help me. But if people weren't helping me, I'd be looking stuff up. It does feel like the kind of game that, like, expects you to look stuff up. Which is kind of what Stardew became as well. Like, he used to just have, like, a lot of Easter egg stuff that, like, you just worked hard for and eventually you unlocked certain things, but I think Concerned Ape realized everybody was looking up how to do things, so, like, with the newest update of Stardew, he will put a lot of super complex stuff in there that, like, even if you looked it up, you'd still have a lot of work to do. But this is especially good for spoopy season. It's not like, you know, it's not a horror game. There are, like, you know, spoopy aspects to it, but, and some disturbing and disgusting aspects to it, but it's not, like, I haven't found it to be triggering, so. Which is good. Did I get a body? Did I get a body? Can I use zombie juice on it? Do I need something beyond zombie juice? Let's bring it with us just in case. Alright, on to 97, because I was asleep. Can we just put it directly here and see what happens? Okay, so this says I need 10 faith. So is this a good body for zombies? I don't know. Let's go over and see if we have 10 faith. I don't think we have 10 faith, but we have 8 faith. toast, but no cigar. You can always modify a zombie to increase his efficiency, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. Well, I can't do much of anything with him now besides kick these intestines all over the place, so. Let's remove the blood. See if we get a slightly better quality body here to bury. Because I don't have enough faith to make him a zombie anyways at this current juncture, so. I think that's pretty good to bury, right? Maybe? Let's see. Let's see if we can bury him. My graveyard has been very empty lately. Because I've just been deleting bodies and I haven't put new bodies in. So everybody's getting sad over here. You had 50 clean bodies in your graveyard? Oh. Did that give you a lot of points? Is that the ideal, that you want 50 clean bodies? Do I have any stones over here? Okay. So this one gives us 2. This one gives us 3. Okay, well we want 3. Do I have any fences? Okay. This gives us 2. Okay, that gave us 5. That gave us 5. My butt is too full to pick up the... Can I drink this? No. Let's destroy it. And then suck up the burial certificate. So that's 5. 50 was for the achievement and clean was for your own satisfaction. Oh. I see. You have to have 50 in here for an achievement. Okay. Like 5 is pretty good. I don't think it's as high as you can go because the decorations become more fancy. But like, what is the highest grave number you can have? Like individual number on a grave. Let's take the stone. Go home. There we go. Suck up this bread again. My butt is too full. I need more trunks, clearly. Clearly, I need more trunks. My dog is making dreaming sounds. I should make a trunk in the morgue too, if it lets you. Put the zombie juice in there. You need around 300 for the last quest, I believe, or maybe 200. You don't know what the top score is, though. You would say the max you can have per grade would be 12. 12! 12! Man. I was proud of my 5. I was so proud of my 5. Okay, so we need more water for this particular project. My yard over here is a mess. Let's finish this project because now it's just annoying me. Looking at it. Okay. Steel ingots. Okay. And we wanted buckets of water. Is not playing hooky? Are you sure you're not playing hooky, Banana? What you up to, Banana? How is psychology? It's out of class. I'm glad that class has freed you. How was class? Did you learn anything new about psychology? Let's use that. Okay, so that's a lot there. Okay. Let's see how much those mushrooms go for. Got another body. Do I have any room in here now to put in some of my doughs? Okay. Body! You talked about common... Very interesting as usual. Talked about common decency and stuff. Had a little bit of Charles Darwin. Oh. Interesting. Common descent, not decency. Common descent. Okay. Okay. Come here, buddy. I still don't have the faith for you, but let's see if you're good enough to be buried in the yard. You may not be. Let's see here. I need just a little bit more energy. Let's eat one of our breads. Alright, well, that's pretty good. It's 5 white skulls. Let's go slap you in the yard. Those intestines are just hanging out there in the corner. I just have random intestines lying on my morgue floor. Everybody ignore those. Ignore those. Ignore those. Okay. Okay, let's put this here. Not gonna have enough energy for this, but I guess we'll just eat the bread. Slap this puppy in there. Got a burial certificate. Put the stone on. Put the fence on. I need a tiny bit more for the fence. Okay, we got 5 on that one. Pretty good. I need the fancier stuff, but let's go see how to make that polishing stuff. Wrong entrance. Can we get the intestines yet? No, we can't. The intestines are just gonna sit there for a while. Those are gonna be my pet intestines. Look at all the mushrooms on the floor. Let's pretend those aren't there, kids. The fat can stack. The skin can't. Okay. There's no blood in here. Yeesh. suck up the mushrooms here. Let's clear these out. Trying to use up all these flowers that I have less crops sitting in my pocket here. Of course, now I'm gonna have a billion doughs sitting in my pocket, but come here, you. Come here, you. Okay. So we got 26 breads and 2 things, 27 mushrooms. Okay. $308 breads. Let's go. Hype. No one seems to be buying my bread from the dang innkeeper, though. I thought people were starving. Dead horse. I totally missed the day that the merchant is here, didn't I? Dang it. I want to give him the dang healing potion. Okay, so we'll put that over there. I can't sell the mushrooms to him? Why can't I sell the mushrooms to him? Why did I make all those mushrooms then? Who can I sell the mushrooms to? Look at how much bread I have sold to this man and nobody is buying. Maybe the witch will buy the mushrooms? Okay. Maybe she'll eat those. Okay. Let's go home because I totally missed the merchant day. I'm out of energy. She will buy shrooms, but you can either cook them or turn them into alchemy ingredients. Okay. So she'll just buy the straight up shrooms. Okay. I guess I'll just eat these mushrooms I made for energy. I wish I had real life cooked mushrooms to eat. I've made myself into a dough factory here. Now we have to wait a whole week for the merchant to come back. Oh, got a body. Donkey still has carrots, that's good. Going the wrong way. Oh, can suck the intestines up. No more pet intestines. Okay. So, do you have any suggestions for what I should do with all these body parts that I'm collecting? I'm supposed to cook them into things, but will the innkeeper... Okay, that's pretty good. Will the innkeeper buy those cooked meals if I don't have the stamp? You turn them into alchemy ingredients. Oh, okay, so maybe that's what I should be doing. But I need the mill and the hand mixer and the other thing first. Okay. He won't buy the meat, but he will always buy burgers. So even if the meat isn't stamped and I make burgers out of it, he'll still buy those. Interesting. Do I have gravestones? I think I need to... Okay. These are 2 and that is 2. Okay, so I want... Okay, I don't have enough energy, but I apparently made a lot of mushrooms that the innkeeper won't buy, so I might as well just eat the mushrooms. Hopefully this will be 5. Okay. Sweet. These I don't like this, but okay. Let's remove this one since I just ate all those mushrooms for energy. And exhume this person. Because they suck. I am sorry, sir, but nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Your corpse stinks. Let me see. Move that puppy. I want to build more of these, like, options in the graveyard, too. Wooden prayer section. Stone columbarium. Flower beds we did. Lawn we haven't done. I guess this lawn you can do add a stone and peat and it gives you 4. Okay. I wonder what that looks like. Okay. Come on, dead person. I'm just gonna slap this one as a placeholder for now. See if we can make some more progress on these pieces. Eat some more berries first. Planks, simple iron parts, and nails. Okie dokie. How you doing? Okay, we got nails. I guess I should have put those over in the graveyard area. Oopsie. Simple iron parts. No planks here. Let's make some planks. Okay. My plank is in the way, and okay. Add the blood over here. Let's just put the stone stuff over here for now. I'll need those, but I don't know what the percentage of use of those is. Okay. Let's pick up the plank and stuff and continue work here. Okie dokie artichoke. Let's go take a nap and see if we have all of the stuff to make the drill or the mixer. Okay, I need the mixer, the drill, and something else. I've already forgotten, but pretty much I just gotta make everything on that list. To the basement. Check our list. Okay, we have enough for this. This seems to be fitting here, so we'll do that. And then here we needed a mill. And what was we need the distillation cube. We can probably make that. The mill requires the polishing stuff, that's right. Ooh, doggy. Doggy says, no, sir. Okay, so what can I make here? Pick a resource to use. Okay. Let's start with the fat and see what we can make out of that. Slowing solution. Now that seems accurate. Let's see. Life solution. Okay. Life solution out of maggots. That's useful. Out of brains, we get life solution as well. So this is this what we want to do for all of the maggots and the brains? Is this the best use of all of these things? As I just craft all of them into life solutions. Mostly? Okay. Because I've got like a billion maggots and I'm like, and a lot of body parts, and I'm getting backed up here in my trunks and I'm not really sure what. So then we make the life solutions into the potions. Can we sell the potions? Well, on the other hand, you may want to go slowly on the organs since you don't know what's their quality. Oh, okay, but I won't know the quality until I get that perk thing, but we can at least use up these maggots, I guess, because with the energy we have. Then we'll take a nap. I don't think the maggot number is going down at all, but it is. It's just slow. Okay, I'm out of work. Okay, so for this we can do those. Over here we have okay. Okay. $35 life solutions. I could study it, but I want to get 10 points to make a zombie. So I'm greedy and I want another zombie. Okay. So we need that polishing stuff. Okay, that's right. Let's go take a nap and look into the polishing stuff. Eat some more of our fruit, which is supposed to be filling us up, but isn't. Not even a little bit. Not even slightly. Okay, that was... Okay, so we need to buy oil from the crazy dude. Do we have any money? I guess we'll find out. Let's go to the inn and at least sell the bread. And then go see if the crazy dude is standing outside of his house. I can sell this too. There we go. Nobody wants my bread. I just dropped it on the floor a whole bunch of times and made it with the same hands that I work on bodies with, but I swear the bread is good. I swear the bread is still good. Let's go see if he is outside. How are you doing, sir? I'm just gonna buy 15 from you, and that's all that's gonna be. It's half my money, but there you go. Can we buy a book from you? I am poor again. Oh, who are you, sir? Oh, okay, he needed moths. What does he trade, though? Can I buy fish from you? Because I don't want to fish for it myself. Quality fish fillets, okay. Quality fish fillets. Blue fish fillets. What did that dang priest want? Bishop says 4 quality fish fillets. Hello, sir. How many can I buy from you, even though I just spent all my money? That's not a quality fish fillet, I guess. But that's... Is silver gonna be enough? Apparently I can only buy 1. but that's okay. We'll buy one. What day is he here? How have I never noticed him before? Okay. Let's go home for now. Let's use the book first. Go home. Suck out more of this stuff into my body. Okay. Use. 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 Use, use. Okay. Don't know if that was a good idea or not, but there we go. Make 5 billion polishing pastes for me, please. Oh, I see. There's something in the queue. I don't want you in the queue. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of these. Apparently too many because I just drop them everywhere, but let's see. I don't have a lot of stone here, but okay. Apparently I dropped that because I don't have enough room. Break this up out of work, out of energy for the work. Let's check on the recipe again. So we need only 2 of those, and then wooden planks and simple iron parts. Okay, let's go see what we have. Let's see here. Apparently I put the fish in there randomly. When did I do that? I don't even remember. Okay. Okay. So we need more planks. Put that in, and then we needed simple iron parts. That's what we need over here, so. But now we need energy for these things, so. Okie dokie. Let's Go take a nap. Let's make this one machine and then we'll call it there. See if there's anyone to raid. I will not raid Banana though because he yelled at me and told him not to raid. Told me not to raid him anymore. That Banana is feisty. Yes! Exclamation point cry. Yes, feisty Banana. But if you guys see anybody you want to raid, let me know. Okay, we did that work. Now let's do this work too. Apparently my pockets are too full to pick this stuff up. Okay. Let's put the sand, bowls, the oil, polishing goop. Let's go. Finish the work on this and then take a nap. Okay. Nope. Tolt's out of energy now. Let's go take a nap. And then let's go downstairs and see if we have enough parts to build that thing. Try raiding Professor Red Wolf. They happen to also be playing Graveyard Keeper. Great person and great. Thank you. Thank you, Banana. Thank you. Someone gave you a gift subscription to Wally the Bandit. Now I feel obligated to watch him for a month. Oh, Dead. Wally is great, though. Wally is great. It's funny because I thought... Are you joking, Dead? I thought Dead came from Wally's community. Which community did you come to? Did you just randomly find T-Fay, Dead? Or like... I thought you came from Wally's community. That shows you how much I know. Wally is fun. It's sometimes it's a bit chaotic, but my experiences in the chat have been nice. Alchemy mill. Okay, so we can build this thing. We're running out of space though. I guess we can put them down here. I don't know, it doesn't seem like a lot of room. But... How many of these dang things do we have to make? Okay. Oh, Dad's in real life friends with Hebby. Oh, that's right, because Hebby was like, I haven't heard his voice since he was 13 or something. That's right. Okay. That's right. Oh, okay, so this is other things we can use. Butterfly? I'm sorry, Butterfly, but I'm pretty sure you were dead already. Okay, so that gave us Chaos Powder. Okay. How about the intestines? Intestines gave us Life Powder. I know it's intestines, but I want to be fancy and say intestines. I don't know if I should be making these all into Life Powder, but I have so many body parts. I just feel like let's try to make some things. Okay. Let's see here. Put the skin in here. The zombie juice I wanted to put in the morgue. Guess we can put the powder and stuff in here. So the last thing we need to make is distillation cube. So do we have 30 stones, complex iron parts, and steel parts? Okay, well, we'll wait on that for next time because I'm starving and I need food. And the berries in the bowl aren't doing it, so I'm gonna need to find food. And we have been doing this for almost 4 hours, so. Have been doing this for almost 4 hours. So we'll try to work on that distillation stuff, probably on Monday. Probably on Monday. And again, Golf with Friends should be 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Oh, I did that again, where I collected the stuff and then I need to sleep in order to save. 1 o'clock Eastern Time on Saturday. Tomorrow is Thursday, as far as my mind can remember. And on Thursday, we're going to play Animal Crossing. We're going to work with that treasure island haul that we found on the beaches I showed you. I went to the treasure island and got a whole bunch of stuff and threw it all over the beaches and made an absolute mess. And tomorrow we will try to organize all that, go through it, get out the Halloween stuff, and try to use as much of the Halloween stuff as we can without it being too crazy looking. But, oh my god. Every time I want to end, there's no one on. There's literally no one on. It's just me. It's just me and my shrimp live cam. I don't know, can I raid a shrimp live cam? Just keep streaming. I'm too hungry though. Yeah, I'm too hungry. Aw, you like having me as background noise? That's nice to hear. I like that. Happy89 is the only reason you logged back into your Twitch account. Ah, okay. I see. Well, thank you, Hebby, for bringing Dead into the community. Alright, so I guess I'll just call it and not raid anybody because I don't want to raid. I mean, do you guys want to go to the shrimp channel? I mean, I don't know if the shrimp channel allows raids, honestly. But, it's just an aquarium full of shrimp. But yeah, thingamajiggy. So tomorrow we'll do Animal Crossing and continue our Halloween decorating. We'll probably do that on Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday will be golf with Yao and anyone else who wants to join. Probably Tiger Jazz, probably Dapper, maybe T-Fay. Take us to the shrimp channel? Okay, I will go to the shrimp channel. The only reason you created the Twitch account was to watch someone play Stellaris. And aha, the Stellaris thing, yeah. Next week I'm gonna try Stellaris. And it's gonna be tragic. But I'm gonna try it and then maybe have a second stream where Dead helps me out with some actual like advice-ish stuff. Did anyone send me a friend request on Epic Games? Like, I don't think I told anybody my Epic Games code or anything, but someone sent me a friend request on Epic Games, and I'm like, who are you, sir? Or madame? I do not know you. Maybe I do know you, and I don't know that I know you. I don't know. Nope, not you. Okay. They got me too? Is it a troll or a bot or something? Or does somebody send you is it Shadowlands raid thing that asks me to whatchamacallit. Let's see here. No, you troll, I know. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Shrimps channel and watch some Shrimps. Let's see here. I guess Josh's friend is on, but she has 61 viewers, and that is terrifying. So we're gonna go see some Shrimps. Nope, I did exclamation point raid again. Nope. Backsplash raid. There we go. At Shrimps 24/7. Okay, backsplash raid Shrimps. Why is it so difficult to spell Shrimps? You could probably find some of your gamer accounts because you generally use the same name. Yeah. You got all these followed channels, but most of the lower use on our partner. Oh, you got a lot of partners. Yeah, I like to raid someone who like doesn't have 60 people there. I don't know. She's playing Genshin, or they are playing Genshin Impact, but you're welcome for the stream. Thank you everyone for coming. Like I said, tomorrow afternoon we'll be back with Animal Crossing, and probably Yonder again on Sunday, most likely. Maybe not. And then as we go into October, I'm going to add in Luigi's Mansion 3, as well as your stream suggestion controls. So thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Go and chill out with some Shrimps for a while, or find somebody else to watch, but the Shrimps are kind of entertaining. They're not my boys, but I like the Shrimps. Alright, bye-bye everyone. See you tomorrow. It was good having you all here. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. There you go.